welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital, and today we're making vegetable quesadillas. Now this is something that you probably enjoyed in a restaurant, and it's not always exactly how you want it, and even here we've got a lot of different options that we can use, but we'll kind of give you a guideline on how to make it. It's a two-step process. We're going to make the filling first, and then we're going to switch over to the quesadillas. So let's get started.
And this is a vegetarian version.
Yes.
But you can always, add in your own, choice of meat if you want.
Right.
So first we're going to add some oil. Just a little bit. Good. Just enough to saute the vegetables.
Right.
And we'll wait for it to heat up. And here we have some spring onions, which we've chopped, or green onions. Again, to taste. And tomatoes, diced. Bell pepper, again diced. And green chili, yummy. And give it a good mix, and then last we're going to add in the spinach. Oh, you forgot the mushrooms. Yes.
The best part.
There you go.
So these are our choice of vegetables, but you can add more if you like, or take some of these out if you're not a fan of any of these. It's really up to you how you like this.
Right. You can also cut up some chicken, just cook it and dice it and put it in there. Also, it doesn't need any additional cooking, just to mix everything well. You might just want to add it in there.
Right. And now to this, we're going to add a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
And we have some garlic powder and red chili flakes. Again, to taste.
And optional.
But it's good.
Yes. Absolutely.
The mushrooms and the tomatoes will leave a little bit of water, and that's okay. We're going to cook this until most of that water has dehydrated and you're coming back to a nice dry mixture. Okay, this mixture has dried up. It's not fully dry, but if you notice, there's no more water coming out of the mushrooms, and it's good enough to spread onto our quesadilla.
Right, and I think the bell pepper is not all the way cooked, so it's still got its crunch,
Texture.
which will taste really, really good in the quesadilla.
Right. Okay, so we'll switch this off, and we'll replace this with a skillet now for our next process. So we have our skillet here. It's nice and hot, and we'll add a little bit of oil. Now we're doing 2 of them at a time since we have this nice long rectangular one. But if you have your standard skillet round one, that works just fine.
As long as it's flat, I think
Exactly.
you're fine. Yes.
Just a little bit of oil, and we'll put 1 tortilla on each side. And just smear the oil and quickly flip it.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Smear the oil and quickly flip it. Now what we're going to do is let this underside get nice and brown before we flip it over.
This is flour tortillas. You can use wheat, or there's a lot of flavor tortillas you get also.
Spinach, I've seen, right?
Spinach
Yeah.
and the salsa flavor and
Exactly.
the jalapeno. Oh, so wow,
Different options.
yes.
Okay.
This is another recipe that's close to the border.
Right.
We're in Texas.
We're in
so
Texas.
Our border.
Now I'm switching the stove on low because when we flip it over, we're going to start stuffing, and we don't want the underside again to burn really quick. So flip that over and flip this over. Again on low. And now we'll start spreading our cheese on top of this. You can sprinkle as much or as little as you like, and you can use cheddar or Monterey Jack or a combination of both. We're using both here. Now we can spread some of our mixture, vegetable mixture on top. So on top of this goes our second tortilla.
There you go.
Press lightly.
Yep.
Then we'll take a little bit of oil and just drizzle it over the top. And just spread it around with your spatula a little bit. Now here's the tricky part. We're going to scoop it up and try to flip it over without all the filling coming out. So be very gentle, very careful.
Very good.
Hey.
Wow. The other option you can do is, just fill up half of it and just fold it over, so it's just a little easier.
And again, we're going to let this side cook until it's nice golden brown. It should be nice and crispy when you cut into it. All right, I'm going to check the underside. Oh, nice and golden brown. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
And we'll give that underside just another 10-second heat, so the cheese is on that side, so make sure it's nice and melted. And this is ready to eat, so we'll switch off the stove. And we can cut it.
Wow. So now the way you cut there's really no correct or wrong way of cutting a quesadilla, but if you cut it like pretty much like a pizza. So, wow.
Nice
and
crunch.
Yes, it's got a nice crunch, crispy. There you go.
This is perfect with salsa, any kind of hot sauce or sour cream. Tastes wonderful with it. And also pickled jalapenos.
Yes.
Also another great way to eat this.
And we have a recipe for that on our website, so check them out.
So join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.